26-year-old Savannah Stamper Cruz is surprised to see her next-door neighbor on her security camera marching towards the front door. Savannah and her neighbor share the same garbage cans and have argued about them in the past.
What? Yeah, and you ass can't open the door. You want to start something and then go cry baby to people? Leave the trash cans. Tomorrow is Wednesday, remember?
The next day is trash collection day, but earlier this morning, Savannah spotted the trash cans on the sidewalk and moved them to where they are now. Savannah says if they are left curbside the day before pickup, she risks a city fine, but the neighbor prefers them to be in the street and has a grievance about Savannah.
You are inconsistent with putting out the garbage. That's why it's being left on the side of the road like every other person's is. Every other person's is on the side of the road. I left you guys alone in the backyard. Come outside and say it! Come outside and say it, you bitch!
To avoid any further trouble, Savannah chooses to stay inside her home. But seconds later, Savannah feels her neighbor is trying to provoke her when she drags back one of the garbage bins and angrily begins dumping the trash bags onto her doorstep.
Come outside, bitch!
As she gets up, Savannah claims her neighbor punches the window and breaks the glass, sending shards onto the driveway. Savannah reports the incident to the police, but they decide not to take any further action.
Come outside and say it, you bitch!
The video is seen 1.2 million times online, and many people ask Savannah why she doesn't go outside to confront her angry neighbor. So she tells her side of the story.
It took everything in me to not do something, and I'm proud of myself, and I appreciate the people that are proud of me for staying inside.
Savannah says the neighbor has now moved out, so there will be no more trash talk on Trash Day.
Come outside, bitch!
It's a rainy afternoon in this Bothell, Washington suburb. A truck is making the rounds, delivering everything from light bulbs to kitty litter to the neighborhood's residents. But he's not the only one with a regular schedule. Seconds after the truck turns the corner, a car stops in front of a home. Cutting across the lawn saves time, but the porch pirate is about to regret taking the shortcut. It looks like the package thief's lucky day, finding 3 mystery boxes. Until the wet grass delivers an instant dose of karma. Still trying to make her escape, she quickly finds out ankles aren't supposed to bend that way. Now stuck in the mud, her accomplice is forced to blow his cover to come to her rescue. After awkwardly carrying her to the car, he returns for his top priority, the stolen merch. With everything and everyone shoved into the car, the thieves make their getaway. Hopefully for them, one of the boxes includes an ice pack. In Sherwood, Oregon, a small town southwest of Portland, a man and his girlfriend find themselves in the crosshairs of a couple next door in their apartment complex.
Sit there with your door open.
We can have our door open.
It's our house.
The homeowners claim the couple are upset that they leave their front door open, seemingly taking offense to being able to see inside their apartment.
Close your door, scumbags. Bring it, buddy. Get the out of here.
According to the homeowners, the issues start almost immediately after the neighbors move in. The couple starts complaining that the homeowner's dog barks every time they walk by.
Shut your dog up.
Frustrated by the interactions, the relationship gets worse.
You got an issue?
think you're a douchebag, yeah. Back at ya.
One evening, while the woman next door is putting up Halloween decorations, the homeowners antagonize her through their doorbell camera.
Yeah, see each way about that.
When the neighbor's husband comes home, he's told of the homeowner's actions, which sets him off.
He's over here laughing.
Yeah.
As the neighbors continue at a high volume, another neighbor, looking to quiet the situation, steps out of his home and directly into the line of verbal fire.
I know you guys got. Shut your mouth! Don't tell me to shut my. Yeah, I'm telling you to shut your mouth.
You stay out of
You.
And then, yet another neighbor shows up to see what the ruckus is all about.
Yeah, I'm telling you we're not okay. You get harassed by your friend every day.
Even as they try to calm the neighbors down,
Just go inside.
No! You go inside! I'm sick of this!
the police are called and they investigate the commotion. The neighbors explain their reasoning for the loud outburst, believing the homeowners are the ones antagonizing them.
I gotta listen to his now every day.
And nobody has done anything. So that is why we are in the state we are in.
Yeah, you go right ahead.
Listen.
The neighbors voice their anger towards the police, who try to keep the peace, while warning them of their own behavior.
If you want to go to jail, keep talking. Otherwise, we get the citation.
While it's not known if any tickets are written, thankfully for the homeowners, the neighbors move out soon after, leaving behind a quieter and more peaceful apartment complex.
Bring it, buddy. Get the out of here.
Land O'Lakes, Florida resident Jennifer Michelle is out of the house visiting her mother nearby when she receives a doorbell cam notification on her phone. When she checks the camera's app, to her dismay, she sees two sheriff deputies and a handyman drilling the locks to her front door.
Hello?
Hello.
What are you doing?
We're here to finalize the eviction.
What eviction?
It was posted a week
It
ago.
was posted last week.
On my house?
Yes, ma'am.
This is clearly news to Jennifer.
I'm pulled up on my bills. My dogs are inside there.
What is your name?
My name is Jennifer, and that is my house.
Jennifer, what's your last name, Jennifer?
My last name?
The two sheriff's deputies check Jennifer's house number to confirm they're evicting the right tenant. When?
Oh, damn it.
I am caught up on my bills. Nobody has served me an eviction notice.
Yeah, I think.
What the hell is going on?
One of the deputies begins the walk of shame back to Jennifer's door to inform her they've got the right neighborhood, but the wrong house.
Hey, we do apologize. We have the wrong house. It's the next door neighbors. What we're gonna have to do is they're gonna have to repair their locks. I don't know.
My dogs are inside.
No, we're not going in. We're not going in. Hey, real quick, what's your phone number? Let me call you.
Worried she might find her dogs loose and all her belongings in the street, Jennifer rushes back home to her neighborhood.
You know what? I'm at my mom's house. I will be there in 15 minutes.
15? Okay, we'll be here.
Yes, sir.
The deputies not only apologize profusely to Jennifer for the mix-up, but they quickly change her locks and pick up lunch for her and her mom. Maybe Jennifer could pay it forward and take her future next-door neighbor out to lunch.
We do apologize. We have the wrong house.
Every year, over 370,000 bicycles are stolen from neighborhoods all across the United States. That's one every 90 seconds. But crime rates are so low in Littleton, Colorado, the owner of this surveillance camera leaves his daughter's $300 mountain bike on the porch, unlocked.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Don't never do this ever
I will call
again.
the police.
I know. I'm sorry. Please don't. And I'm on your ring anyway, so they'll know who I am.
Even though the intruder is caught red-handed, the neighbor takes no further action because at least she's
I'm
apologizing.
very, very sorry. I
Again
apologize. I just have no gas money.
and again.
So sorry. I've never even done this before.
That bike thief may be leaving empty-handed, but in British Columbia, Canada, this man is cycling down the street carrying a BMX bike. It seems like an innocent scene Except he's just stolen it from a stranger's yard, and his pedal-powered pursuer is the owner. This owner is lucky. Police only solve around 1 in 10 bike thefts. But he's in no mood to celebrate. It's a good day for neighbors standing up for their bikes, and a bad day for the bike thieves. Beecher is a small town about an hour south of Chicago, and it comes with that expected small-town charm. It's why Antonio Estevez is raising his kids here.
Well, I'm a single dad, and what I like about being in an apartment is, I can get help, with babysitting. All the neighbors watch each other's kids, so everybody's taking care of everybody's kids.
Antonio's neighbors are like one big happy family in their apartment building, except for one neighbor who lives right across the hall.
My first impression was that she was quiet. I never would have thought that the neighbor would have became what she became when I first met her.
One day, Antonio notices that his neighbor opposite is piling her trash into their shared hallway.
If somebody puts a trash bag in front of their door, if you're going out to throw out the trash, typically one would grab the other bag and just take it down. All the tenants follow the trash rule except for that one person right across the hall.
Frustrated with the piling trash, Antonio claims that he asks his neighbor to start taking her trash to the bins, but she doesn't respond well to the request.
I checked my doorbell camera and I seen that, she was throwing trash at my door, and I was shocked. And it wasn't just one little bag or two. She would do 3 bags for a box. I was pissed and flabbergasted, really, because who does that?
Antonio claims that he once again asks his neighbor to start properly disposing of her trash, but she doesn't, and instead responds by making mocking gestures in the view of his doorbell camera.
She just started to have erratic behavior.
With his neighbor's unpredictable and hostile behavior showing no signs of changing, Antonio decides to take a new approach.
I checked my doorbell ring and I noticed that she's in the hall, throwing the box in the middle of the floor. So I decided, enough is enough. Now it's time to play fire with fire. Maybe she'll stop. And that's when I picked up the trash that she had around everywhere and I piled it directly in front of her door for when she came out. That was the first thing she saw.
The next day, Antonio is confronted by another resident of the building who's been convinced by his neighbor that Antonio is the aggressor in their neighbor feud. But because those who don't live in Antonio's hallway, it's tough to tell who started things.
First of all, I'm not picking on anybody if you don't know what's going on.
The woman in the video she's one of the neighbors, and she was under the impression that I was the bad guy and that was all my trash because she's only going by what she hears. At that point, it was war.
I am.
He's alone. That's why he's alone.
I'm not alone, just so you know that.
You're all alone. You're a loser. Remember, go get your girlfriend. Go get a girlfriend. You're right to knock your crackhead face. Go on. Go on. Bye-bye.
But as it turns out, Antonio's not the only neighbor fed up with the litter bug's antics. He claims several other neighbors complained to the town's health department.
Everybody started calling me because we were trying to get her to the point where it's like, okay, throw your trash out. You're being a pig. Like, cut it out already. She was getting just mean for anything and everything.
Finally, after enough residents speak up, Antonio's neighbor packs her things and moves out.
The day she left, everybody was screaming, clapping. We all had pizza and hung out together in the hallway just because we got our hallways back.
And even after all the personal insults, Antonio doesn't hold a grudge towards his former neighbor.
If I could say, anything to it, would be basically seek help, because that is not normal behavior. Enjoy yourself, be true to yourself, and just leave people alone.
You're right to knock your crackhead face.
Now we're in Portland, Oregon, where this masked man seems to be acting normal, coming to greet his neighbor. The only issue? He's a total stranger. He waves to nobody, just putting on an act for any neighbors who might be watching. He checks up and down the driveway for any prying eyes. The coast is clear, so he heads back to the porch to claim his prize, the stack of packages. But imagine his surprise if someone is home after all.
Hey, I was just coming. I'm with UPS. I'm with UPS. I was gonna go to your neighbors. We go around every place to make sure that if you're not home, we'll pick your neighbors or whatever. I'm an auditor for UPS. Swear to God, even if it's look it up, Michael Hansen.
Needless to say, this opportunist isn't Michael Hansen.
I'm with UPS.
Nor does he work for UPS.
Swear to God.
90,000 packages disappear from doorsteps every single day. But at least this isn't one of them. Doorbell cams offer homeowners a sense of security for everything from would-be thieves to unwanted visitors.
Shut up!
But they also allow parents to spot which neighborhood kid is up to no good. Like this one in Bend, Oregon, who's on the run from cops after vandalizing a home.
Hey, girls. Which way did that kid run? Yeah, which way did he run?
30 minutes later, with the coast now clear, the boy nonchalantly hops out of the can and makes his escape. And as long as the owner of the video doesn't turn it over to the police, this ploy works great. When it comes to karma on Neighborhood Wars, it's the gift that keeps on giving. This porch pirate in Washington is taught that by continuing on the wrong path, karma will ensure he has a good trip. And some neighbors are stubborn, often needing reminders. Karma's been known to send signs from above. In Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, this man tries breaking into a neighbor's house, only to beat himself unconscious while doing so. He is able to rouse himself, but is later found by police and taken to the hospital, proving opportunity may knock, but karma knocks back. Trick or treat? It's the age-old question asked by millions of neighborhood children every Halloween night. But this Lakewood, Colorado homeowner is putting a twist on trick or treat, risking the wrath of the neighborhood kids by offering no treats and only tricks, like soy sauce, ice cubes, grapes, and even dillweed. The first set of neighborhood kids steps up to the plate. It's a score for the savory seasoning. However, the princess and the unicorn are a bit more perplexed. Realizing they've been duped, some of the neighborhood kids refuse to play along. Others find humor in the prank. But it's all fun and games until one of the neighborhood parents takes one look at the man's basket of baddies and gives him some instant feedback.
That was a good throw.
Well, that was me. That was really me.
Okay.
Not to be out-tricked, the mom tears open the packets of soy sauce, and the homeowner gets his just desserts. In this quiet California neighborhood, a woman is walking right across people's front lawns until she spots something in a mailbox. But this door has eyes. And while opening the homeowner's mail, she's caught red-handed.
Hey! My door! Give it back! I didn't get nothing! I didn't get nothing! But everything's there! House. Do you hear me? I hear you!
This crook is getting off easy. Mail theft is a federal crime, punishable by up to 5 years in jail. So hopefully this friendly neighborhood warning is enough to stop her from ever trying it again.